Fasten your seatbelts and get geared because we've got many exciting things planned ahead for you. Well, you all are known for shaping conversations around beauty and skincare, and that's exactly what we want you to do this afternoon.
Olay evening, everyone. Of course, I got it from my mama. Okay. But thank you so much for this warm welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Vikram, for having me here. Thank you, Team Olay, and to each one of you who've taken out time from the busy schedules, battle traffic, and are here. We're going to keep it very brief. We're going to keep it real as much as possible. And for me, Olay stands for... it stood the test of times. It's been one of the most trusted brands over almost over 2 decades, if I'm not wrong. And when I got this opportunity to collaborate, I said, absolutely. I mean, I joined industry at a time where maybe the meaning and the perception and the idea of beauty was something else, and it's been ever evolving. And today we stand for owning up who you are and celebrating your skin at whatever age you are. There's nothing called this, and anything else which you feel, okay, you know, yes, of course, beauty is soul deep, and all those things are true. And anything else which you feel physically, it needs some love, it needs some more care and nourishment. Olay's got you covered, 7 in 1. So very happy to be here with one of the most trusted brands. And I'm a fan of science. Anything which is backed by scientific, logic and that kind of homework, I'll always. It's definitely more easier to rely, and I think today we're going to witness some of that also live. So I'm really eagerly waiting for that.
Thank you for already opening your heart out to us, Yami. But
Yes, the kind of profession I'm in, and just a young mother. When I see on social media some influencers or even non-influencers, just some girls and posting this, what is this get ready with me, GRWM with me from hospital, I'm thinking to myself, this has to be some incredible AI because this cannot be true. It is not happening. It is not possible. Thinking about the time where just washing and splashing some water on your face, that being a luxury, to now doing skincare with my Olay 7 in 1, where it works for me, apart from, of course, what I wanted to do, especially hydration for me, I think has always been one of the key factors when it comes to skincare, apart from, of course, other signs or other issues, hydration, and I'm pressed on time. Okay. I don't have the time to go through those elaborate, fancy, regime where it's one after the other, and then 1, then 3, then 4, and so on and so forth, and then what? It's not possible. It's not practical at all. So that is where I think Olay stepped in, and I gave it to my sister also, who's also a new mother, and she's also working. She loves it.
Wow.
And we'll talk more about that, who else in the family loves it as the evening goes.
Hence, like Yami was saying, to have the right ingredients, the right balance and mix, so that we're able to produce a product that not just delights the consumer, but forces them to repurchase and advocate that product to whoever they reach out to, right? So, of course, I think what we cannot do is take a shortcut and not understand the right insights which can then lead to, the wrong formulations going out from the house of Olay, which is a big no, right? So, of course, those insight mining and then the ingredient balancing to get the perfect product is what took us the time to deliver this fantastic innovation that we see today.
Well, we are all looking forward to it, but thank you so much, Vikram, and thank you so much, Yami, for sharing your thoughts with us.
Very powerful statement to be able to say that Olay 7-in-1 is designed to deliver smooth and glowing skin for Indian women. We mean every part of that sentence because it's all backed by science. So I'm going to take a few minutes to introduce you to the science that makes that statement possible. And of course, along the way, we'll do a demo. If you were to look at the research that's been done on skin, most of that published research is actually on Caucasian skin. Very little is done on the many other skin types all around the world because most of the research is in the Western world. P&G was one of the first to do multi-ethnic studies. This image represents the work we've done on 5 of the main ethnicities of the world, the top row being Indian, across the main age decades, from the 10s all the way to the 70s. And you can see some distinct patterns that begin to emerge when you compare how skin behaves in terms of hydration, the rate of wrinkle formation, how texture changes, and so on. So we did a battery of different studies across these 5 ethnicities, 250 women per ethnicity. So
I've never seen anyone give science lessons with that smile and with so much calmness and that kind of audience also watching, listening to you with a smile.
Oh,
it
it's
has
an
never
honor.
happened in our chemistry class or physics and bio. So thank you for making it so interesting, so real, and so easy for any of us to understand, because
thank
you're
you.
right, these ingredients are something which are available to everybody. It's like in my kitchen, we have all the spices, the same spices which are there in every other household. Still the food tastes different. Someone is an amazing cook, and someone, okay, let's not call them bad, but okay, let's be polite. So I think that, if I'm not wrong, if I can draw a metaphor, I think that's how it
That
is.
is
It
a
depends
great
on the
metaphor.
formulation and the balance, the correct balance of ingredients. So thank you so much for this really interesting session. I was really curious, especially
Thank
the
you.
experiment. I absolutely loved it. It took me back to my chemistry class without any explosion. So thank you so much.
super.
Guys anymore. It is my Olay 7-in-1 skincare, and that's true, right? I mean, it's a personal choice, but given the kind of schedule we have, you have, I think today most of us have, and balancing it with personal life. Of course, I'm fortunate to have my mother who's really helping me achieve this. And at the same time, you want to take care of yourself. That is not being selfish. That is not being giving yourself 5 extra minutes. That's something which everybody deserves.
Yeah.
Our skin deserves that love and nourishment. That's a part of our body. It's not just about your physical appearance. It's about the confidence it gives you, right?
Yeah.
There are days where we feel, low. There are days we feel really happy. But I'm sure, at the end of the day, this is something really personal and very important to every woman, every girl, right? You look at yourself, one of the first things you do, you look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And so keeping all those aspects in mind, my schedule, sometimes the water is different, the air is different, the pollution levels is different. And so I was always on the lookout for something which without spending too much time, gives me what I want. As I said, one of the key factors for me is definitely hydration, apart from other factors. And the fact that it's simple, it's not complicated. I know it looks really fancy, applying one thing after the other, but I'm not that person. It's not very practical for me. Need something I can trust is taking care of everything in one go, and I'm sorted. Which is why I recommend it to my sister Surili. She loves it. She's an even bigger skincare addict. And my mommy dear, who's already using, by the way, Olay, she's like, I have mine. You guys, girls are too late to the party. So it's good. And I think brand. I know I've covered some 3-4 questions, but I have a knack of doing it. But when it comes to, I think, building a brand is when you start talking about it with others, and the trust, right? That I'm happy to always see that bottle in your wardrobe or dressing or washroom, wherever it is. It's there. Over and over again. So I think that's gold.